Ever wondered who the most influential figures in history might be? Well, you're not alone. History is teeming with individuals who've left an indelible mark on our world. Some have shaped societies, others have revolutionized cultures, and a few have transformed our understanding of the universe itself. But how can we possibly rank their influence? To undertake this monumental task, we've considered several criteria. We've looked at the scale of their impact, the longevity of their influence, and the breadth of their reach. We've examined how their contributions transcend borders and time, reshaping our world in profound and lasting ways. We've also taken into account the ripple effects of their actions, the way their ideas continue to reverberate through the centuries, sparking new thoughts, and inspiring countless others. It's important to remember that influence is not solely about popularity or power, but about the ability to change the course of history. So, without further ado, let's delve into our list of the top 5 most influential figures in history. Coming in at number 5, we have the charismatic civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr. Born into a world riddled with segregation and racial discrimination, King was not one to accept the status quo. He would grow to become not just a preacher in the Southern Baptist tradition, but a beacon of hope and a symbol of resilience for millions. In the mid-20th century, King emerged as a central figure in the civil rights movement. He advocated for nonviolent resistance, drawing inspiration from Mahatma Gandhi's philosophy of peaceful protest. His approach was revolutionary, a stark contrast to the violent clashes that were all too common in the fight for racial equality. One of the most iconic moments in King's career was his "I Have a Dream" speech, delivered during the March on Washington in 1963. He spoke of a future where his children would not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. His words, echoing through the expanse of the Lincoln Memorial, inspired a nation and catalyzed a movement. In the wake of this monumental speech, King continued to lead the charge for civil rights. His relentless efforts contributed significantly to the passage of the Civil Rights Act in 1964, a landmark legislation that outlawed racial discrimination in the United States. And yet, King's story is one marked by struggle and sacrifice. His life was cut short by an assassin's bullet in 1968, but his dream did not die with him. His legacy lives on in the ongoing fight for equality and justice. King's impact extends far beyond the borders of the United States. His message of nonviolence and equality has resonated with people across the globe, inspiring countless movements for social justice. His life's work serves as a reminder that one person's voice can indeed make a difference. Martin Luther King Jr.'s legacy of equality and justice continues to inspire millions around the world. At number 4, we find the pioneering scientist Marie Curie, a woman who dared to challenge the norms of her time and emerged as a beacon of inspiration for many. Born in Warsaw, Poland in 1867, Marie Curie was a physicist and chemist who conducted groundbreaking research on radioactivity. Curie's journey into the world of science was not a walk in the park. Early on, she faced financial constraints, but her passion for knowledge was indomitable. She moved to Paris, where she pursued her studies at the Sorbonne University. Here, she met her future husband, Pierre Curie, and together they embarked on a voyage of scientific discovery. Curie's work was revolutionary. She discovered 2 new elements, polonium and radium, which she named after her beloved Poland and the Latin word for ray, respectively. Her research laid the groundwork for the development of X-rays, which have since become an indispensable tool in medicine. Imagine a world without the ability to see inside the human body. It's almost unthinkable, isn't it? But her accolades don't stop there. Curie was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize, and to date, she remains the only person to have won the prestigious award in 2 different scientific fields, physics and chemistry. Her first Nobel Prize was shared with her husband Pierre for their work on radiation. Tragically, Pierre died in a road accident, leaving Curie to continue their work alone. In 1911, she won her second Nobel Prize, this time in chemistry, for the discovery of radium and polonium. Curie's research also led to the development of radiotherapy, a treatment for cancer. Her tireless work in the field of radioactivity, even at the risk of her own health, has saved countless lives and continues to influence modern medicine. Marie Curie's life was a testament to perseverance, passion, and the pursuit of knowledge. Her contributions to science and medicine have saved countless lives and continue to shape our understanding of the world. Our third spot belongs to the champion of nonviolent resistance, Mahatma Gandhi. Born Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi in the late 19th century, he later earned the honorific title Mahatma, meaning Great Soul. Gandhi was a lawyer by training, but it was his philosophy of non-violence or ahimsa that propelled him to global prominence. Gandhi's philosophy of non-violence was not just about abstaining from physical aggression, it was a deep commitment to truth and love, a conviction that the path to justice was through understanding and compassion, not force or fear. It was a radical idea, particularly in a world that often seemed to value power over peace. When India was under British colonial rule, Gandhi was a beacon of hope for millions of Indians. His belief in peaceful protest and civil disobedience became the cornerstone of India's struggle for independence. From the Salt March to the Quit India movement, Gandhi led the way with an unwavering commitment to non-violence. But Gandhi's influence extended far beyond the borders of India. His philosophy of non-violence inspired civil rights movements around the world, from Martin Luther King Jr.'s fight for racial equality in the United States, to Nelson Mandela's struggle against apartheid in South Africa. Gandhi's teachings have even influenced the ways we think about conflict and resolution today. His principles of non-violence and civil disobedience have been adopted by peace movements worldwide, and his message of love and compassion continues to resonate in an often chaotic world. Despite his assassination in 1948, Gandhi's legacy continues to inspire and guide us. His life is a testament to the power of non-violence and the enduring strength of peace. Gandhi once said, "In a gentle way, you can shake the world." And shake the world he did, not with the force of arms but with the power of peace and love. His vision of a world where conflicts are resolved through understanding and compassion, not violence or aggression, is as relevant today as it was during his lifetime. Gandhi's teachings of peace and non-violence have left an indelible mark on the world. Coming in at number 2, we have the genius physicist Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein, a name synonymous with brilliance and a personality that left an indelible mark on the world of science. Born in Germany in 1879, Einstein's inquisitive mind led him to revolutionize our understanding of the universe. One of his most significant contributions was the theory of relativity, which completely transformed the way we perceive space and time. This theory, comprising 2 parts, the special relativity and general relativity, proposed that the laws of physics are the same for all non-accelerating observers. It also suggested that the speed of light within a vacuum is the same, irrespective of the speed at which an observer travels. Einstein's work also paved the way for the development of quantum mechanics. His explanation of the photoelectric effect, which won him the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1921, laid the groundwork for the quantum theory of light. Moreover, Einstein played a crucial but indirect role in the creation of the atomic bomb. His mass-energy equivalence principle, encapsulated in the famous equation E = mc2, was fundamental to the development of nuclear energy and weaponry. Although Einstein was a pacifist and regretted his involvement, his letter to President Roosevelt warning about Nazi Germany's potential atomic research spurred the initiation of the Manhattan Project. Einstein's theories continue to shape our understanding of the universe. His enduring legacy remains a testament to the power of human curiosity and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. And the most influential figure in history, according to our list, is the revolutionary scientist Sir Isaac Newton. Hailing from a small town in England, Newton's curiosity and thirst for knowledge was insatiable. His groundbreaking work on the laws of motion revolutionized how we understand the world around us. You see, Newton's first law of motion, or the law of inertia, tells us that an object at rest stays at rest and an object in motion stays in motion, unless acted upon by an external force. His second law describes how the velocity of an object changes when it's subjected to an external force. And his third law, the one we all know by heart, states that for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Yet Newton didn't stop there. His work on gravity, inspired by the infamous falling apple, transformed our view of the universe. He proposed that the same force pulling the apple down to the ground also keeps the moon in orbit around the Earth. This universal law of gravitation was a game-changer, connecting the heavens and the earth in one grand theory. But Newton's influence extends beyond physics. His work in mathematics, specifically his development of calculus, is foundational to many fields of study today. His methods are still used by engineers, economists, and scientists the world over. In the grand tapestry of history, no one has left a more significant imprint on the scientific world than Sir Isaac Newton. His theories, his laws, his mathematics, they all continue to shape our understanding of the universe. Isaac Newton's groundbreaking work laid the foundation for much of our modern understanding of the physical world. So there you have it, our top 5 most influential figures in history, each one a forward thinker, a pioneer, a beacon of change in their respective fields. These individuals have shaped our world in profound ways, their legacies still echoing through the annals of history. Martin Luther King Jr., a voice of peace and equality, whose dream still resonates with us today. Marie Curie, a relentless scientist whose discoveries revolutionized medicine. Mahatma Gandhi, an embodiment of nonviolence whose philosophy of peace continues to guide nations. Albert Einstein, a brilliant mind, whose theories reshaped our understanding of the universe. And Isaac Newton, a true genius, whose laws of motion laid the foundation for modern physics. Each one, an individual of immense influence, whose contributions continue to impact our lives and our world. Who would you include in your top 5 list? Comment below and remember to like and subscribe for more interesting historical content.